Hello everybody! Welcome to my channel Nekosimi Coloring. I am Nekosimi and today I am streaming in quite unusual time. So, because today, we will have a family visit soon. So I will be very busy in the afternoon. So I was thinking so why not to do the live stream in the morning or in the noon, almost in the noon. For me, my time is 17 minutes past 11. AM. I wanted to stream yesterday, but I was quite busy coloring. No, I was preparing everything because of the visit today, and so I'm here today, and my first plan was to share with you another artist, but because I will have not much time, but I wanted to go live and hang out with you. So I decided that I will show you a little bit of the coloring I'm working on and how I color the leaves on this page. I will just change the screen. So this is the page from Fragile World by Kerby Rosanes, and I'm working on this double page of how is it called? Give me a second. Of Chinese pangolins. So what I did, I first colored the background with neocolors. And now I'm working on all these leaves. I just have to say that this branch with these leaves took me, I don't know, hour or hour and a half. So it's really slow process. But I hope I can finish this page this month. I will just choose another screen so you can see me as well. Alright, so today I would like to show you how I colored this stem. I already prepared every other leaves I want to do with this color combination. So what I did, I just took my Posca and I covered some lines. I didn't cover every dark or every black line here. It doesn't matter. We can cover it with darker color, but in the middle and some of these parts are good to be colored with light color. So it's better when you cover it with Posca or ink, white ink, or I don't know, gel pen, or everything what works for you. And besides this branch, I also want to do these four leaves, and the part of this flower, and then also this branch, and the rest I will do with another colors. Maybe I also can do this little branch with this color combination, but we will see later. For today I would like to work on this branch. Give me a second. I need to clean up my space. Yes. All right. So as I said before, I covered some lines with white Posca. I was using the PC1MR, especially for this side lines, and also PC3M for the middle part. I think it worked better, and also I did 2 layers with on each leaf. I thought that 1 layer just wasn't enough. Yeah. So these are the colors I will use. So here we have, I will start with True Green, PC910, then Light Aqua, PC992, Aquamarine, PC905, Copenhagen Blue, PC906, and Blue Indigo, it's PC901. I also have these cards, so I will always put a card of which color I'm using. And I will start with True Green. So which leaf should we start with? I will start with this one. And what I do, it's really easy. You can really easy work with pencils over the Posca pen. Or if you don't have Posca pen, it doesn't matter. You can use whatever acrylic pen you have. I have here this Art Magico. Then I have paint pen by Derwent, and also what I am using is this acrylic paint pen by Fleicy. I think this one is more common, especially if you are looking on AliExpress, I think. And so at least these 2 works good for me when I want to cover them in with pencils. So what I do is that, also one thing, you always want to leave your Posca or your acrylic pen completely dry. You know, if it's wet just a little bit, it will not work as good as it could. So now I just cover all the Posca with the True Green. And also I can go a little bit out of the line of the acrylic pen, because we will do some blending with the other colors. And I don't really care that here that on some spots you still can see the white pen. You don't have to push much harder, because it will be like this always. It's not that you can cover the pen 100%. If you look at these leaves, for example, you can see the white going out, but at the end this makes the magical effect. So for me it's okay. And you really don't have to be much precise. It will look more natural. So the other side as well. Sometimes it's a little bit harder to see when you use the white marker, or white pen, because it's white on white paper, you know. Yeah, a little bit here. When I'm finished with this, I go for light aqua, and I just go and blend it with the true green. Yeah. It's a little bit harder to get the color on the area where the Posca is, you know, but yeah, it takes a little bit practice, and also you just have to embrace that it will not be just perfect. I don't know. You know, I like more, I don't know, more better transition, and if I color over Posca, I'm not so satisfied with it. But I don't really care, because the final result looks really nice, and that's what I am for too. That's what I need, you know, the final result. So yeah, also don't worry to go with this light aqua as you wish. Don't color the whole area. You can do each part a little bit differently. Also, when you mix these two colors, true green and light aqua, it creates a third color, which is really nice, and I really like this combination. All right, here, I forget this area here. All right, now I will continue with aquamarine, and after I use Copenhagen blue, I will go back with true green and light aqua, and you know, I will do some better lightning, blending. Yeah, and with this aquamarine, you don't really want to fill all this white area, because we have the Copenhagen blue as the fourth color. So let some space for this one. And yeah, you can do each part differently as well. On some part you can have the darkest color on the top of the leaf, you know, or on the edge, but sometimes you can go in the middle as well. Yeah. It just really depends on what do you want, you know, as for the final result. But this process is quite good, for at least for me. Also, when you cover the whole area with this color, don't worry, because the Copenhagen blue is has quite good coverage, even on the dark color like is the aquamarine. Yeah, and I really like to go a little bit more to the edge, to the middle, you know, only just to emphasize the lightening or the highlight of the middle part, you know, because you can indicate the sharp edge a little bit. And yeah, if you take something which is glowy, you know, you always have like the middle part is like a lot of white or very bright color, and then you have more darker colors, then you have some edge, and then you have the shine, you know. So it's really only a play with lights and shadows. And doing glowing objects, or this will not be as glowy as something different as some lanterns or so, but this is really good for practicing. Yeah, okay. All right, so now it's time for the Copenhagen blue, and now I fill all the white spots, and you can already see that it's forming, you know, it's getting this magical look. If you have any questions, just let me know in chat. I will try to answer your questions. Yeah, I think I'm using much more blue here than I used on this branch. Here I used a little bit more blue as well. And yeah, it really depends. The final result really depends of how much of each color you will use. But that's really what I like about coloring. You know, you can use the same colors and always get different result. Okay. All right. Also, this page will be as color along, or well, because not as real-time coloring. It will be a little bit speeded up, and that's just because, you know, there is a big area of the background and it's still the same. So I'm thinking to do it faster, or I will always show you only some part, you know, and then I skip the rest of the picture because it's really always the same, you know. So yeah, I will think about it how I will edit this video. I don't want to do it so much boring. Yeah, you can see that I left some white spots here, and that's because I think I can add more light aqua or true green. I will start with light aqua. Yeah, it looks nice. How about true green? No, so I will go with light aqua. on these spots. Yes. And I will, well, alright, now I will go with True Green and I will do the middle part again. Yeah. But this time I will go a little bit off the line and I will try to blend it with another colors, and it will create this shiny like effect. Yeah, and you can notice that I'm coloring quite fast now. So maybe the final result will not be as good. I should slow down a little bit. But as I mentioned at the beginning, I have not much time because of the family visit. And I really want to show you how I am doing this process. You know, now I go with aquamarine and I will just blend it a little bit into the blue and the True Green. And also, as I'm coloring faster, I know that I'm using bigger pressure, you know, so I recommend have light hand. Take your time for it, and yeah, it would look much better if if you are more layering, you know, and just don't rush so much. Now I will get back to the Copenhagen blue and just emphasize these blue areas. But I'm not trying to blend into another colors right now. I really only go over the areas when I already used this color, and also I blend it already with the aquamarine. So now I go only over top of it, and because I thought that the blue layer wasn't much visible and vibrant. So only like this. Now I look at it, and now I will go on this area because the leaf is folded here. So what I want to do is I want to indicate some shadow, and but I don't know, I will do it with this color, but I'm not sure if it will be very visible, but don't worry, we will get back to it later. So I don't do the shade or shadow much white, only a little bit. How do you see it? Yeah, it can be good. All right, I go with this blue here as well a little bit. Yeah, so now it looks quite nice. I will just go with light aqua again, and I will connect everything together. Don't use much hard pressure right now. You really want only to join all these colors together, but not overcolor the color. Yeah. Here you can see how I connected, or how I blended together the light aqua and true green. It's really beautiful new color. Yeah. All right. I think I'm finished with blending the leaves. Maybe I will go with true green again, but only on top of the white Posca. And only a little bit, only on areas when I feel it's too white. But as you can see, it doesn't have a much bigger effect on it right now. All right, so that's all. And now I get my indigo blue, and this color is only for outlines. You have two options. You can do outlines white, and just give me a second. I will show you on another picture. Yeah. So I'm also coloring the picture from a mythographic coloring book, and I was a little experimenting here. First I used this color combination on this page and on this stem, on this little plant. Yeah, so on these plants, which are with this color combination, I did exactly what I do now, and I used blue indigo for outlines. I will show you closer. And yeah, it looks quite nice. Then on these mushrooms, I did white outline, you know, and I go with, I don't know what color was it, if it was Deco Peach or something like that, some very light pink color, and I went over top of it, you know, with the color, and it wasn't look quite nice, so then I went back with the white Posca and cover the outlines, and I left them only white. But on these green leaves or wheat, or what is it, what I did is that I did white outlines first, and then I colored the whole leaf, you know, and you can see the difference. Maybe it's better from the distance, but yeah, I don't know, these looks more glowy, I would say, you know. Also you can compare it with these two leaves where I tested how it would look like if I do dark edges. So this is the real difference, you know, and I don't know. I don't know what I like more, but I have to say that coloring these when I did the white edges and then I colored these white edges, it was hard, you know, and I don't know, if I look closer I don't really much like the result, but from the distance it looks nice. Yeah, so that's only for your reference. Yeah, so what I do on these leaves, I will go with indigo blue. Also you can go with white pen, you know, and then you can cover it with aquamarine. I think it would be nice, or with maybe light aqua, but I recommend really try to do very thin edge, you know, because if the outline would be too wide, I'm not sure if the final result would be really nice. So, all right. And if you do the outlines with the indigo blue, you don't need the outline really looks like blue, you know. Maybe you can go a little bit into the background to indicate some shades or some shading, you know. And why am I not using black? Black, I don't like use black. I like black color, really. Almost everything I wear is black, but in coloring, if you color something black, you cannot color over it with another colors and achieve some result. You can color over black with white or with yellow or some light pencils, and it really creates very nice lightning effect, you know, or like shining effect. But the color will not be so vibrant, and if it's black, it's really hard to manage it. And especially if you are doing shading, I don't usually use black. I use indigo blue or some dark green, or my favorite is just warm or cool gray. You know, gray is wonderful color, so especially for shading. And I went for indigo blue here and not for gray, just because of the overall feeling. You know, we have, if you use gray, I would use, I don't know, maybe warm gray, some 70 or 90% warm gray, but cool gray I think would be also good. It would look nice. I just like to use the indigo blue for this picture, because the whole page is like blue-green. And also another thing about black is that it's really hard color. I mean, if you color some shading with black, I don't know how to explain. I can show you something here, but I have no black here. All right, I will take this Creta color, Thunder Soft. It's something like a black blender, but I'm using it instead of black Prismacolor usually because it keeps very nice point and excuse me, and also it covers a lot. And yeah, look, it's not as black as it would be with Prismacolor, you know. But I don't know, it's really sharp color, if you know what I mean. I really don't know how to explain it. And I just look here on my table because I have some colors here and I see that I have only French gray here. So, well, all right. I will go for the black from Prismacolors at the end. Yeah, so look, yeah, that's the right black. I go to lighter pressure. I don't know, I just feel that the black is not so manageable, you know. Now I go for, it's really similar. This is 90% cool gray, but I feel much better with this one, even if they are so very similar. Let me show you this 70% cool gray. Yeah, and this one is too much light for some shading, at least for me. So I will go for, where are my warm grays? Here. So I like to use this 90% warm gray. Yeah, and this color will make you really nice shading. Also, why I have here this 90% French gray, I did a shadow on greens. Because French gray has a little bit of brown color, so it's very good for greens, you know, to do shading in green colors. And also 70% warm gray, and you can see that you can still use it for shading because it's still pretty dark, not like 70% cool gray. Yeah. So that's why I like more using these warm grays or French gray, and in some cases even the 90% cool gray instead of black. I don't know, it just feels more manageable for me, especially when I go back to some lighter color, you know, and try to blend them. It's much easier. Also, if you have yellow, for example, it will be much easier to blend it with this French gray than really black. All right, let's get back to our picture. So I think I did all the outlines here. Yeah. And what you want to achieve is not to do very sharp and bold outline, but emphasize the outlines a little bit. And also what I do is, when I have here more the Copenhagen blue, I blend the indigo blue into it, just a little bit. you know, only to give it that feel that the outline isn't really only outline, but it's part of the leaf. Yeah, also this shading I will do a little bit more, you know, like into the leaf, not so hard. And yeah, as I said, the more lighter pressure you are using, that's easier for you to manage everything on the picture. Yeah. And I will go here a little bit, yeah. Yeah, you can emphasize the middle part a little bit if you like. Only to emphasize the edge a little bit more. Yeah. All right. What I wanted to, yeah. Now you see that I have darker background around the leaves. And what you can do is emphasize it as it would cast the shadow. So you can go with your indigo blue and just very lightly you can emphasize the shadow here. Just like that. And blend it into the lighter color. Try not to do it very sharp. And also you can repair some mistakes if you did some, you know. Yeah. All right. And also, yeah, not the last thing. I have so many things in my head which I would like to share with you. All right. One another thing. Once I will color the tree trunk, or it's more branch. Once I will color the tree branch, I will probably do it with some neutral browns. And at the end I will go with maybe gray, some warm gray, or with this French gray, and I will do a shadow under the leaf here, you know. And at the very end I will browse everything on the picture, and even if this leaf is like on top of the pangolin, I will do the shade here. And I don't care that if here is some highlights, you know, or what. Because in real, if you have the leaf like this, it just casts a shadow. So you want to have the shadow here. So I will go and I will do shadow under each leaf. In this case, I will do it on the leaf, not on the branch, and so on. You will see it on the coloring video I will make, you know. So I just wanted to let you know how I will continue. And next thing, now I will go with this true green. And I will do, I don't know if it's visible on the camera. I have some something like shining around the leaves. This is my experiment. So I will go with true green and I will just do some glow over the leaves, you know, not everywhere, only like this. And I can do it here as well. Yeah, you can really play with this. Also, what you can do if you want it to more, I don't know, more glowing, you can use chartreuse or yellow chartreuse. I would recommend chartreuse only, and I will show you on this small part only. Yeah, and you can see how it emphasized the the orange, the green color, you know. So you can use it to give it a little bit more life or difference against other leaves, you know. Also you can use it for this shine. Yeah, and that's it. And that's how I color all these leaves. Yeah. So yeah, now, or not now, but this week I hope, or somewhere, I will continue with this and with the other leaves. I don't know which color combinations I will use for the others. I would like to do something like purple green, and yeah, we will see. Oi. All right. Yeah, this is the right camera. So, all right, I'm very happy that I could stream today. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know in the comments if I don't know, if you prefer this time for streaming, or if it doesn't matter to you, or anything. All right, it's Sunday. Yes, it's Sunday, so enjoy your Sunday, and just happy coloring. Thank you for watching, and I hope I will see you next time. Oh, one thing, maybe I will stream this, what's the date, this Thursday, I guess. Let me just check the calendar. On 17th, yeah, it's Thursday, because I will have a day off because of the we all have free day here, so I would like to go live again. So I hope I will see you there, and if it will not be this Thursday, it will be on the next weekend. So thank you very much again for coming and for being here with me, and bye!